right now.
Yeah.
I assume you're seeing the screen right now. And what you have on the screen is the COVID-19 surveillance update for 6th April. Let me turn the screen. Let me turn it so that you can see it well. And right there, you can see 6 cases, 5 confirmed cases now at the treatment center. This is authoritative government document. 6 cumulative confirmed, 5 confirmed cases now at the treatment center. Where is the one? This is a government document I am beaming on the screen. 6 cumulative confirmed cases, 5 at the treatment center. Please, can the minister tell the people of Sierra Leone where is the one more case? Where is the one more case? We need to know, where is that person? It is important. Even if you are hiding the identity of the patients, and believe you me, let me alert this government, the people of Sierra Leone are going to blame you for hiding the identity of those cases, and let me tell you why they are going to blame you. In the initial stage of any corona outbreak, that's the best time to stop it. And the only way you stop it is through contact tracing. If you are now in the initial stage, you are hiding the identities of these cases on excuses that will not hold water, as we say, by saying that they will chase their relatives, they will be vindictive. Even that is a failure of governance. For you to even say that you cannot protect citizens is a failure of governance. For you to expose the wider populace to people who might be carrying the virus without us knowing. For example, the National Emergency Medical Services, I am now asking the Minister of Information to confirm to Sierra Leoneans whether the National Emergency Medical Services that runs our ambulance services, whether the names, anyone at that place has been confirmed positive of corona. And if indeed the National Ambulance Services, reportedly the head of such a key national agency, is infected with coronavirus, why are you hiding it from the people of Sierra Leone to know that the person who is in charge of the ambulance services is infected and that in fact he imported the infection to Sierra Leone? Secondly, the people of Sierra Leone are not going to forgive you if you allow undetected transmission that they later prove could have been stopped. What do I mean? I'm talking about asymptomatic carriers. Yesterday, the American ambassador put out an audio where she's saying that the Trump administration is now advising everybody to put on masks. I refuse to go to the AYV studio today, one of my favorite studios, because I don't want to catch coronavirus from the air. So that is how serious it is. You have asymptomatic carriers. These are people who have caught the virus. Their immune system is strong enough to defeat the virus. But before it defeated the virus, they had infected other people. Now, this government is going to be blamed for not taking care of asymptomatic carriers of coronavirus. And worst of all, the way you're hiding the identity of these people, creating so much speculations, it is even more dangerous than announcing their names. Why do I say that? If you are allowing speculations, people are going to start speculating address number A or identity number B, and the same risk is always going to be there. Innocent people who have never caught coronavirus are now going to be stigmatized because the government did not identify those who actually caught coronavirus. So please, this government needs to rethink that policy. And let me also use the opportunity to inform the minister and government spokesman about the law in Sierra Leone. I mean, I don't care about what happens in America or in England. I'm speaking about what happens here in Sierra Leone. What does the law say? We have a law here. It's the Public Health Ordinance Act number 23 of 1960. It is very clear in that law that the government is mandated. You are, let me say it today, you as the government, you are mandated to tell us, the community, anybody with an infectious, contagious disease like coronavirus, because it is a notifiable disease, it is a reportable disease, and when you are hiding it, you are breaking the law. Public Health Ordinance Act number 23 of 1960. If you go, for example, to section 52 of that act, it tells you if a landlord of a tenant who has a notifiable disease attempts to rent out that premises, let's say the tenant dies or the tenant moves away from that premises, that landlord should not rent out that premise to another tenant unless he disinfects the house first. Now, here's the interesting part. If he does not disinfect the house, he commits a crime. How would he know he commits a crime if the authorities have not told him? So you see where your government is failing us? You see where you are letting us down by hiding identities? Let's take, for example, case number 4. In all the government documents that I have seen, both as a medical doctor and as a journalist, case number 4's identity is being shielded. Who is case number 4, for God's sake? We need to know. If we don't know, we'll speculate. And when we speculate, danger comes in. And when danger comes in, then you have situations where people now take the law into their hands. For God's sake, you are letting us down. You are exposing us to this virus by hiding the identities of these people for whatever reason on earth. Who is case number 4? Why are you hiding case number 4? So much so that even in your EOC meetings, case number 4 is not known, other than to mark that case number 4 has 17 contacts. Who is case number 4 with 17 contacts? We need to know. Who is case number 1, number 2, we know. 3, 4, 5, 6, we need to know. And we also need to know, please, whether the head of the ambulance services, an Italian, National Emergency Medical Services running our ambulance services, we need to know whether he is confirmed positive of the virus.
All right.
Be honest, be upfront, be open, and save this country.
Okay.
Hiding
Dr. Blythe,
let's not saving this country.
Let's allow the minister to respond to those issues you've raised.
Yes.